Start streaming. Yep, já está. Okay. Greetings, masters. Welcome to another live tutorial on how to mesh from Pointcloud with CloudCompare and Meshmixer. Today we have an invitation here. The person we will use to mesh ahead. So let's go ahead and start meshing. So today I'm going to extract the files directly from RevoScan from my mobile phone. So I connected the mobile phone and I'm selecting transference files, and now I can go to the folder which is Android data, and in this case RevoScan. So I'll just open the files. I'll select the files that I want to open, and let's view by details, by modified date, and in this case we did 3 scans. So stabilize, I'll just we'll need to copy this to the disk, otherwise it won't allow us to open here. So let's drop this into scans. Let's copy. And you have not been seeing anything. So okay, so trust me, that's what I did. Okay, so we have our files already copied. Let's do by date, and let's import the files that we want to use. So this is one of them. Now let's use the other one, and the third one, which was just a single pass of the ice. Okay, with the files open, we can select every file, in this case every point cloud, and use the ambient occlusion with 16 count to be fast, just to give us a rough estimate of how the mesh will look once the point cloud is meshed. So this is the eyes pass scan. These were taken with the revopoint mini and with the stabilizer, and it's quite faster to use with the stabilizer. This is also with the stabilizer. This is a full scan, one time only. We used ladies socking to just be able to capture the hair, because the hair is black, and because our objective with this scan is to bring it into Unreal Engine through MetaHuman. So this other scan was done without the stabilizer, and it takes a lot longer, so I wasn't able to capture everything, and there's some misregistrations here and there, as you can see. So we'll not be using this one, we will just use this one. So the first step is top view. Actually, it's not very bad, this is pretty much on spot as a top view, but we will go and translate rotate in order to wrong model. So this is the model we want to work. This is translate rotate, and let's try to put this as straight as we can. So remember, shift and the mouse button will lock to the axis view, and we can use the screen, since we don't have grid, to try to align more or less the model. So this is okay, so let's change to the next view. we can use shift to make it a little bit straight, and here you can see it's pretty much straight, so let's just something like this should be okay. Let's accept. Now with our mesh centered, we can start with the mesh that we want to align, and we can first move it to some place that we want. So I'll just move it here, try to align it more or less so I can see points that are similar that I can use as reference. Let's confirm, and we'll try to merge this by selecting 4 points. Okay, what's wrong here? I need to select the 2 models I want to merge. So just to remove any confusion, I'll delete that one, and I'll just call this one base mesh, and this one eyes mesh. Now what I'm going to do is select the 2 meshes, in this case the 2 point clouds, select align by points, and select the entity that is to be aligned, in this case iMeshes. So what we're going to do is try to find points that are similar. So this, yes, so we want here, one here, and another here. We want one here in the point of the eyes, another there, here, and there, there, and there, and we can use another one here and another one there. And let's say the tip of the nose and the tip of the nose. And let's try to align. So as you can see, it's not bad. We can select it as is. A good way to check between our meshes is to select the eyes and go to tools, in this case edit, colors, set unique, and let's colorize it with a different color so you can see where it is. And for a final overlap, we can try to select both point clouds and do a fine register. So the reference is the base mesh, and to be aligned is iMesh. Lower the value is better the match, so we'll just try to 50% and see how it works out. Okay, so here we have it. Basically the 2 point clouds are aligned, and it's not bad at all. You can see it's pretty much well aligned. And now what we gonna do is to remove only the eyes and use the eyes for the open eyes mesh. So I'll just select both. I'll go to top face, and I will select the segment tool. With the segment tool, I will draw around the eyes, and we'll do segment in and mark it to split it. I will select again, I will remove both eyes here, and there, and I will select both base meshes again and do the same for the other eye. So here, and include split. So with this selected, we can simply use the base mesh, which is this one, and use the eyes from this one. What I'm going to do now is duplicate all these point clouds. So I'll just clone them, hide the other ones, and merge these into a single mesh. Before that, I'm just going to check if the alignment is properly executed, and there seems to be yeah, it seems to be good. We don't see a difference here, so this is a good clean mesh. We will probably won't need to even do any noise removal or something like that. So with this selected, we'll just select all the point clouds that we want to merge, and we'll merge the multiple clouds into one. Let's do another ambient occlusion just to check our scan, and if we zoom out we can see the result. So for final process we are going to do a meshing, and we'll do the Poisson surface reconstruction with 9 octree output as a surface as free, and 1 sample per node, 0.5 point weight, 24 threads. Let's do the reconstruction. The reconstruction takes a bit, and it's done. So if we turn off the point cloud, we can see our result here, and it's looking good. If we remove the scalar field, we can see the mesh, and the mesh is also good. So next step will be to export this file, save, and I can save here to downloads. Oops, it crashed. So this usually doesn't happen. And this means we'll have to do everything again. Okay,